On Sunday morning, God gave me a picture, and it was quite unusual because it was in the form of a memory. And you know, when you have a memory, sometimes the emotions of that memory come back to you. And so it was very vivid and just seemed quite strange, but it very much felt like it was a memory prompted by God. And then through the course of Sunday morning at our Together Sunday, as Steph shared his message, it became very apparent to me what God was trying to show me, and I felt that it was something that I should share with the broader NewGen family. So the memory was this. I remembered the day that Tandir was born. Tandir is my 11-year-old daughter. And so what happened was I was in the hospital, and unfortunately, due to various things, I had to go under general anesthetic, and she was born by Caesar. And so you know you're going to be under anesthetic, and you're in this room with your doctor who you've walked a long road with your husband who you've walked a long road with, and with this little baby in your tummy who you know her rhythms, and her sleeping and her waking and her hiccups. And so although you're in a hospital room, there's a lot of familiarity, and you fall asleep, and moments later, it seems, you wake up and you're in a different room, and your husband's not there, and your doctor's not there, and your baby's not there, and the whole world looks entirely different. What happened from there is I had a very lovely nurse in the room, in the sort of recovery room with me, and she assured me that everything was fine, and I would shortly be taken through to the maternity ward. So after some time, they wheeled my bed through the hospital and opened the doors of the maternity ward, and there were all these noises, these beeps, and these doctors and nurses and visitors and moms and babies. And I was pushed through, and as I was pushed through, I heard a baby cry. I heard lots of babies cry, but I heard a particular baby cry, and something in me responded, because I recognized the sound even though I'd never heard it before. It was familiar. Anyway, they pushed me into my room, and shortly afterwards they brought this little baby to me, and when she cried, it was indeed that sound that I had recognized, and this little thing was just perfection. She was so beautiful. She was absolutely gorgeous, and I've been smitten with her ever since. And so what God showed me is that as a church community, this is very much a picture of where we're at. You know, things were familiar, things were safe, and then COVID hit, and it was this weird season which we're beginning to wake up from now, and everything looks different, and it's quite disconcerting. It's a little bit scary. Things are not as they were, and that said, He has us on a journey, and I feel like He's wheeling us through the hospital now toward our preferred future. And as a church, we have had so many incredible prophetic words spoken over us over the years, and I feel like God is now ushering us toward the realization of some of those promises and some of those words. And you know, as those of us who've carried a baby will know that there are times where you long to feel that again. You know, you long for the rhythms, you long for the just the absolute preciousness and beauty of having that baby within you. But would I trade Tandir, my child, out in the world now for her pregnancy? Never ever, never ever. She is such a gift. I had no idea when they handed her to me just how incredible she was going to be. It was only the very beginning of seeing the potential in this child. I loved her, but wow, I had no idea how amazing she would be. And so seeing this as a picture of our church journey, and God taking us from something that was beautiful to something that's even more incredible, has just given me such a sense of excitement and such a sense of peace. Yes, are there things that I long for and that I miss? Yes. But would I trade where we're at and where God is taking us for anything in the world? No, I wouldn't. And so I just hope that encourages you. It brought me such excitement and such peace. It feels like such a promise from God as to what He has for us as the NewGen family.